All right, making doors in perspective. 1 point perspective, that is. So, you start off with 2 vertical lines. Remember, in 1 point perspective, any vertical line that you make is always going to be perfectly vertical. That is the one constant that you have in this. Okay, another vertical line. I'm not sure how far up I'm going to take it. Just maybe about there, just enough. And now, the top part of the door, since it is on this side of the building, it is a horizontal line. It will go back to the vanishing point. Now that is a fairly pretty simple door. Now if we want to, say, make it look like it is going back into space a little bit, let's say maybe my doorknob's hanging out right here. Maybe that's my doorknob. I should be doing that with the ruler. What you need to do, think of this as this side of the building here. You are creating a little bit of thickness. First, you got to start off with a horizontal line from the corner of the building that you can see. Then you will have a vertical line to give it a little bit of thickness. And now I've got to have where the ground shows. So the bottom part down here is going to go back to the vanishing point. Now from here you could fancy the door up a little bit if you wanted to, but I'm not going to just for the sake of this. Now doing a door on this side of the building is not quite as complicated. 2 vertical lines. And the top part of this will be perfectly horizontal. Because it is facing me. Now, this corner is going to go back to the vanishing point, and these 2 are going to be perfectly horizontal and vertical. In order to give it a little bit of depth, here we go. Remember, line that ruler up to the very, very edge of the paper. Make sure it's straight. All right, so there's that, and then from here I could add a little bit of fanciness if I wanted to. Maybe I do want to make a doorknob. The doorknob, if it's just a circle doorknob, you'll just see a circle. Maybe I want a window in the door. That sounds exciting. 2 vertical lines. Ooh. Now I've got a window in the door. Now if you wanted to do something like that over here, it would be your 2 vertical lines, and then your horizontal lines would go back to the vanishing point. You can also do a set of double doors if you wished. Say maybe this is like a great big shopping center. And in order to get people in and out, it's got to have double doors. So again, since it is on this side of the building, my horizontal line goes back into perspective. Now in order to make a set of double doors, let's see, do I want to give this a little bit of thickness? I can. Let's do it. Let's do it. Give it a little bit of thickness there. Connect my pencil here. Line my ruler up to the very bottom of the paper. All right, there is the first part of that. And now I'm going to need to determine about where halfway, whoopsie, I don't want that part of halfway. In order to decide where the center part of those double doors would be, I need to draw a line from the corner of where the door itself actually starts down to where the corner of the door actually ends. And now right in here is where that is going to end up being. So, right there is going to create a set of double doors. Maybe I'll add some door handles. That way people can get inside. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's see, is there anything else that I can think of that I could show you guys? Ooh. So if you wanted to do windows where they seem to kind of go back in space, you absolutely can. It is the exact same thing that we just did here, only in a rectangular space. So, really quickly, this is going to be a really awkward looking window, but that's okay. I'm just doing a quick demonstration. So on this side of the building, horizontal lines go back into the vanishing point. Vertical lines are always vertical. Always, always, always. Right now I'm just going to have a dorky little window that hangs out up here. Okay. So this is going to get a little bit complicated. This is partially above the horizon line. So I'm actually going to see the thickness up here, not down here like I would up here. As demonstrated, I see the bottom part of that. Remember, if it's above the horizon line, we are looking up at it. Okay, so there's that part, and now, since I'm looking at it from this angle, I'm going to see this part of the window. All right. Erase that out. And there we go.